Jazza, you're wearing a wonderful looking jumper.
Well, that's because it's Christmas, Mrs. Jazza.
But
Sort
wait,
of.
it's July.
Well, that's because it's Christmas in July.
Oh. The thing,
Is
the
Christmas...
thing that no one in the Northern Hemisphere needs.
So, okay, so let me just get this clear, because I'm not 100%. Christmas originated from the whole winter solstice, midwinter festival thing, right? It was stolen by the Christians. So I shouldn't say it like that.
No, you definitely should. Let me just start that again.
It was adapted by religious people and Santa lovers into Christmas and the date, the 25th of December.
The Christian calendar.
The shopping, you know.
Yeah, or the...
Illuminati. So...
All the Illuminati.
The problem is...
We think of at Christmas time.
Yeah, the shopping Illuminati. The problem is in Australia on the 25th of December, it's bloody hot. And it's not that...
Okay, the problem is that we all here, well, some of us feel left out.
Well, especially those of us like Mrs. Jazza who grew up in England and had, you know, cold Christmases with pantomimes, not pantographs.
No.
I've got pantographs on the brain, and you know, and carols.
Very well lit film at Christmases.
Carols and lights and all that stuff. But we don't really have that here.
The thing about proper Christmas for me is it happens in the winter. It gets dark early, so all the lights look like way better. There's lots of parties, it's cold. The big... MJ, not that pleased to be going out to coffee this morning. He's dressed in his Christmas outfit too, but...
He's not too pleased about that either. Okay, so yeah, they're the Christmas things.
Yeah, pantomimes and
to be continued.
Yeah, so we have a toddler. So MJ's looking at pictures of trains on my phone, which has made him a little bit happy about being in
distractions. So I guess back to what
trains.
we were talking about is in Australia we don't really have that stuff at Christmas. We have water fights and scorching summer days and barbecue, turkey and all that. So
unless you're Mrs. Jazz's family who still try and have
a winter Christmas.
This year we decided, since we had a wonderful new studio space, we needed to celebrate it, we would have Christmas in July in the studio. So we invited all of my family who like winter Christmases. Jazz's wearing his Christmas jumper. Unfortunately, it's already not worked out as planned.
Because last week was so crazy and we had no time to figure anything out or even remember that this was happening, and we scheduled it. And now the studio is full of a green screen cube and cameras and all this stuff everywhere. Jazz
is filming in the studio and we can't clear it out until he's finished filming, obviously. So now it's just going to be Christmas in July in the house, and we'll show everyone the studio from the outside, away from the green screen. While we eat turkey in the house. But we could
eat turkey in the green screen cube.
I definitely don't think that Liv would like.
We could green screen ourselves. I could paint like a snowy wonderland.
What if we find some sort of snowy wonderland? No.
There is one. There's a snowman and everything. In Tiltbrush.
I still think.
The only problem is only one person can see it at a time.
Everyone else is just sitting on a green floor.
Although I can set up the green screen thing, so we can set up the TV.
Alright, we're eating in the house. Okay. We're just eating in the house.
Fine.
Merry Christmas in July. Oh, MJ's undecorated.
Oh no, don't do that. Isn't that peaceful? Oh, look at the fairy lights. This weekend's been pretty chill. I'm popping into the office the following day, so Christmas in July was yesterday. And I'm not working today, but I thought I'd pop in to pre-prepare tomorrow's stream just a little bit so I don't have to start super early and so that the stream doesn't start late. And more on when that'll start and what'll happen there later in this video. But also, I thought it'd be cool to share with you that, I guess tying in with the whole Christmas in July theme, a few presents arrived in the mail today. Yay! First is something I'm pretty excited about. This is my book in Spanish. Isn't that trippy? So I guess if Spanish is your first language or you know anyone who would be interested in the book in Spanish, I wish I could tell you a little bit more about why you should check it out. But I can't because I don't speak Spanish, but hopefully the title says it all. Anyways, that's so cool to me. Like, it was, again, a childhood dream that I have a published book, but to have it, you know, published around the world and being translated into another language is, like, amazing. It's crazy. So that's good news. I'll put the link in the description to the Spanish shop where you can buy the Spanish version. The other thing, which is kind of random but really cool, is something I've been trying to get a hold of for a while now. And by something, I mean some things. This was sent to me from Google, which is really cool. The first thing is this thing, a Google Daydream. So this is sort of like low-end VR. This is, you put your phone in it and you can look around and stuff like that. But this is, I believe, like sort of the high end of the cheaper VR thing. And the reason I wanted to get this is I wanted to check it out and review it and see what applications this would have for my audience. Particularly the Daydream is something I was interested in because I think that's sort of, again, that higher end of more affordable virtual reality. So it's not 6 degrees of freedom, it's essentially 360 video, like sort of, you know, 360 head tracking. But it comes with potential to view 360 video, but also things like three-dimensional models and art. And I haven't checked out any of the games or any of the things that you can use this for, but it also has a controller, which I think is really cool. So I'm going to check that out, and I will do a review video on my main channel with that and sort of show at a more affordable, lower barrier of entry what VR can be. I actually am not entirely sure. I have another VR headset which is a piece of garbage, which I actually haven't even been able to use because every time I tried to put my phone in it, it pressed buttons. Because like the headset was made of rubber, so it must have detected it like a hand, so it kept touching the screen. So I couldn't even put it in the headset without it going ballistic. So then beyond that, I'm going to be reviewing it alongside the Google Pixel. So I think this will be interesting for a couple of reasons. One, because when I asked to get a hold of the Daydream, they said, oh, do you have a Pixel? And I said, no, I have a Samsung Galaxy 7 Edge. And they were like, all right, well, we'll send you a Pixel because they're sort of made to go with each other. So I'll be interested to know what difference that'll make. But the other reason I'm really interested in getting this thing is because once I've played around with it and reviewed it and tried them together, I'm gonna see if I can convince Mrs. Jazza to join the Android family, to abandon her iPhone trap and migrate. And I'm hoping this will do the trick because I believe, like, with unlimited cloud storage and just simple UI and constantly updated, like the Android system on the Pixel is more up to date than any Android system because Google made Android. So that'll be interesting. I'm hoping I can convert her because I am not a huge fan of Apple and I'm a big fan of Google and Android, so that'll be cool. So yeah, oh, and they threw this in. This is a phone case. That's kind of cool. So there you go. So that'll come soon. I can't say when, probably in a month or so, but I'm going to start toying around with these soon. And I don't know, I just thought I'd share those goodies with you. I guess, again, it sort of lines up with the whole Christmas in July thing. Thank you, Santa. Google Santa. Anyways, okay, so I'm going to wrap up today's vlog. It was, again, pretty chill. I'm just sort of sharing that I've had a pretty relaxed weekend, which is long overdue. But getting back to work tomorrow, we're going to be streaming. So I did say in my last vlog that I'll start at 10 AM. I'm actually going to commit to 9:30 AM because I'm going to pre-prepare a bit now so we have a bit more time. because ideally what I want to do is make something really epic in blocks and then finish it off with a few special effects in Tilt Brush. So feel free to join. I'll put the details in the description for that. That's going to be 9:30 AM Australian Eastern Standard Time, actually right around when I'm going to release this vlog. So there's not too much point me saying too much more. I guess if you see this vlog and it's only been out an hour, I'm likely streaming. So go check it out. Links and details are in the description. We're gonna paint some cool stuff in mixed reality, in virtual reality, and I'm very excited about that. Anyways, I'm gonna do a little bit of pre-preparing, just about an hour's work or less. That's it for my weekend and a little pop in for today, but I took today off because I needed a day off. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.